Virgo, someone that's playing for you is needed. So with that being said, you could be in a situation that somebody feel like they need your energy, or they need your focus, they need your awareness, they need your time, Virgo. And that's something you ain't giving somebody no more. Alright? Or someone outside of you you ain't someone outside of you isn't giving you the time or awareness or energy you require out of a situation, circumstance. So now whether you could have emotionally walked away from something, Virgo, or someone emotionally removed themselves from the space they share with you, and if you walked away from somebody, whatever you walked away from needs you. Somebody feel like it's to sound like a whole lot of codependency is what it's smelling like, but you know what side of the fence you fall on, or you feel like you need someone or something that walked away from you or removed you from a space and or situation. You don't work at your job no more, but you need that job, so you going back to try to get that job. You and your friend fell out. Your friend don't fuck with you no more. Now you need that friend. So you don't want no other friend but that friend. So you're going to continue to try to express yourself in a space with that. You put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Or it's you who removed yourself from a situation that was burdensome to you. So whether you put the burden down or somebody put the burden of the space they share with you down, you have to put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Yeah, you might be dealing with a Gemini, because Gemini had the same card in the same position. You might be in some awareness. You might be stuck in something with a knowing. You feel me? And now that you in whatever you in, you know something now. You have to be in it. You have to be in this certain type of position regarding something you passionately invested in the past. You thought this was a good direction to go. You thought you might have been presented with something you thought you needed, but and now that you got it, you stuck with it, and you might know you don't need it. You feel me? It's that type of shit. Not just mixing me. You put your foot in the scenarios. You feel me? Put the circumstances where they belong. You stuck with something though. You really might be dealing with a Gemini, because Gemini had that card in the first position as well. So you might as well peep that out too. You might have Gemini somewhere in your chart. Yeah, it might be a little bit. If it's you versus you, you can't take action because of what because of something you might have invested in the past, the direction you went in. What song is this? Bands. Hey, that can be a whole bunch. Whether we talking money, we talking money. You might have thought you had the trail to money. You found a map to some that led to some abundance. Where internal you thought, all right, if I do this, if I express myself like this, it'll lead me down this path, and boom, I'm gonna find the treasure. That's a map. Or externally, you thought if you involve yourself in this environment, this situation, or this circumstance, well, you feel me? You thought you really found a map that'll lead you to some gold in some way, shape, or form. But it only led you to some bullshit. And you can't do nothing about it. Or if it's you versus someone outside of you could no longer be taking action and expressing themselves towards you because of a certain type of. If it's an image, then so be it. It could be an image, but it could just be how your mind is about a topic, subject, or situation. Someone knows now, okay, when I involve myself with Virgo, let me not talk about that. Let me not express my truth in that manner. You feel me? It's like someone's not going to talk to you or bring a certain type of mind to you anymore. That type. Or someone only expresses a lower mind to you. I don't like how that fell with another one, and then I put the other one back and then see that one. Down. Or you're not expressing your mind in a certain type of way in a situation, or because of the situation you're stuck in, you can only express yourself in a lower type of manner. And put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Yeah, you might have did something in the. If it's you versus someone outside of you, Virgo, someone outside of you. If someone is expressing themselves to you, it's with like low vibe energy. So if you're in a relationship, it's like you and your partner argue all the time. But at the same time, you for some reason you need that relationship in some way, shape, or form. There's something you wouldn't have without this relationship, without this friendship, without, you feel me? It's on me. Emotionless. Yeah, someone could be real cold if it's you versus someone outside of you. It's like someone outside of you may have realized the truth about the space or dynamic or situation they share with you, and because of that truth, now they could be bringing themselves to you in a real low vibrational manner. I hope ain't nobody putting their hands on you in some way, shape, or form, Virgo. But you feel me? It could be that, and it's like you stuck in whatever. See, you can't get out of whatever position you put yourself in. If it's you versus you might. It's like you had to take the action that led to the devil in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, you thought if you carried your mind, if you expressed yourself in a certain type of manner, you thought you had something real laid out until you got what you didn't want to get out of the situation. You got the truth now. But it's like after you stuck in whatever it took for you to get the truth. The situation, you may be stuck in a certain type of perspective from your external world because of what you had to do to become aware of what not to do. You feel me? Yeah. If it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like someone might be expressing something, an aspect of you they've been hiding from you in some way, shape, or form, or it's like someone telling your secrets. Now that they know the truth about the situation or the circumstance they share with you, now that they got a full understanding who or whatever they is. It's someone know the truth and they're not taking a positive action towards you about the truth. But at the same time, they're bringing you their truth about the space or the situation they share with you. You feel me? Put your foot in the shoe that fits you, Virgo. Again, I said you might be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, look. It's like someone is emotionally removing themselves from the situation or the circumstance they share with you. It's like someone is not fucking with you no more, and they gon' before they go, you feel me? It's that type of shit. Might be dealing with a Gemini. There used to be love. Look, it's a thin line between love and hate. The devil, the lovers. And because action you took, someone you love might not fuck with you no more. Or someone that you used to think loved you in some way, shape, or form. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you, Virgo. Yeah, it ain't a party no more, but that's your karma. Or that's somebody outside of you's karma. If you're the one who's removing yourself from a situation, but before you go, let me go ahead and address something. Let me say this. Let me express this. It's that type of shit. Because someone got you caught up in some bullshit. So now it's like, and it was like bullshit you didn't even know about up until the bullshit, it started to stink. You feel me? And put your foot in the shoe that fits you. So whether you out the door or somebody walking out the door in your life, you put your foot in the shoe that fits you.